Hello and welcome to my first ever requested review, Rocky IV. If you want to request a review, either comment on this video or send me a personal message. I have a little confession to make. I haven't seen most of the Rocky movies. I've seen the first one when I was very young. I don't really remember. It's sitting on my shelf. I really want to watch it. It just hasn't sparked that I just have to watch it. But the sixth film, Rocky Balboa, was an excellent film that I actually watch quite often. Rocky Balboa was really well made. It was just excellent. I loved Rocky Balboa. So going into this, I realized that of course I know about these films. I know the whole formula and everything. And I knew that this was the one where everything just got ridiculous. So I can totally understand why Optimus Prime fan requested it. But I had no idea what I was getting into with this. The quote-unquote plot of this movie is that when the Soviet Union enters professional boxing, Apollo Creed sees this as a chance to say, screw you to the Russians. But apparently this new fighter, or Ivan Drago, portrayed by Dolph Lundgren, is unstoppable, packing 1,500 pounds of pressure per punch. And what happens? Apollo Creed gets killed. The Russian guy knocks him flat on his face. Apollo Creed is dead. But instead of taking time to relish and analyze their emotions, Rocky says, I'm gonna knock this Russian guy right on his face. And the rest of the movie is just basically a revenge vendetta to get revenge for Apollo against this huge, unstoppable, possibly on steroids Russian guy. It's as stupid and ridiculous as it sounds. Okay, I knew this movie was going to be formulaic and ridiculous as soon as I put it in the DVD player, but I thought it was going to take itself seriously. But as soon as the robot started giving candles to Polly and there was a whole birthday celebration scene with this thing, I just kind of said, okay, this thing obviously isn't going for realism or seriousness. This is just going to be a fun, bad movie. And you know what? That was exactly what it was. It was a fun, video gamey boxing movie. In fact, the first hour and 15 minutes is pretty much just a cutscene. The acting in here is really bad. It's just kind of phoned in. And the whole movie is pretty much just a training. There's a big, long training montage that's like at least a good 15 minutes. And like it's just a cutscene for a really fun video game. But it's fun to watch because you're just having such a good time laughing at it. So I can't hate this movie in the least bit. It's just a fun, bad movie. Also, just a little logic complaint. You think by the fourth time Rocky actually got into like an underdog fight, someone might realize, hey, he's been the underdog before. Maybe he might win. Like, I was half expecting a reporter to point out the plot holes. And if you just couldn't get enough Survivor last time, this one completely just whores out Survivor. I mean, there is a whole 10-minute scene that's just him driving in a car just to unveil the new Survivor song. And it's just all stock footage. It's ridiculous. And that's just how the whole movie is. It's just cheesy and corny and hilarious, but very fun. Overall, this is a bad, bad movie that I don't hate. I mean, it's so fun and so cheesy that I just have to give it a 2 out of 4. I mean, it is an entertaining movie. You never will be bored watching this movie. And so that's my first requested review. As I said in the beginning of the video, just subscribe and make a comment or send me a personal message. I would love to do more of these. And so until next time, see you guys.